what do you see? So I just stopped this kind of just to see your posture, and the posture here is the one that you're in the air. The difference between running and walking is that in running you always have moment where no leg is on the ground, and in walking there's always one leg is on the ground. So this is that moment, and in your case it's almost never that both legs are off the ground, if you see. So this is not running, you're almost walking. Do you see how you're taking the impact? Right? Look at the posture of the shoulders, the chest. You're almost doing this. That's because the shock is going up and you're anticipating that impact, and you're flying up. The heel strike, you have tons of impact here. Yeah. The hamstrings are very short. Now the pelvis is very tilted, so and it stays tilted throughout all the gaits. I see how your butt kind of swings back. That's because the psoas and all the hip flexors is so short. In order for you to extend the hip, you need to bring the pelvis forward. And we can now go to, for example, frontal view. If I look at angles, nothing bad. Your pelvis is not bad at all. But it's interesting, the way you're running is that you're circumducting that right leg. So that because the hip extension is too limited, you almost like swirl around. Here you have excessive hip adduction. It's almost like you're crossing over. I will jot back and you will see how you kind of get in that leg, and then you go more inside, medial. Yeah, so that can create potentially, you see 11 degrees as hip adduction is a lot. And the knee angles, as far as valgus and varus, they're not bad at all, but you do have a little bit of going in and out too much. So you're not going in enough, and then you're not going out. Because you're not going in, you're going too fast to go out. So it's a little knee instability, which could be something from the trunk or from the foot, but definitely not much from the pelvis weakness. See how your left foot always tracks, your left leg tracks over to the midline. Could also be that you're pronating more on the left side.
Yeah.
You see how that left
sort of
compared to the right.
Yeah.
So it's obvious. So probably combination hip adduction, which causes more pronation. If there's more pronation, that adds to hip adduction, and not being able to flex the hip when you go and absorb the shock. And combination of these could be your meniscus, because it's compressed from top to bottom when you land, and then when your knee is going through the loading response, then there's excessive or not enough rotation, and it's chewing up the meniscus, which is compressed.
I would go to a running store and I would be trying on a sneaker, and somebody would see that in their slow motion camera on their treadmill, and they'd say, "Oh, you're pronating a little bit. Let's put you in this sneaker."
Need a motion control shoe.
Right. But you're saying that it's not about the shoe, it's about the body.
It's about the body. So just to bring that shock absorption into a shoe that stops pronation, can disrupt the compensatory pattern in the system.
So hurt you more, ultimately.
Hurt you more. Yeah. I have so many patients that they changed the shoes, they did the running analysis at the store, and now they tore something. Because they bought these expensive shoes, they started to feel uncomfortable, they're going to throw them out. They spent $300 for it to do something, and they kept running, and now they have a serious injury all the time.
Yeah.
So gait analysis is something that has to be done together with the clinical eval, and it has to be an experienced person who understands mechanics, understands patients, understands running. It's not all about the shoe. So let's look at this side, just to see what's happening. With the other leg, at least you landed with a straight knee. This one you already have bent knee when you land, and so it disrupts the whole mechanics. Okay. I think I can go on and on about this gait analysis for hours, but you already have all your issues.
Right. All right, so I have a lot of work to do, is what you're saying.
If you want to keep running, I don't worry about the knees so much.
Yeah,
I worry more about because the knee could get better. If the pelvis gets better and the foot pronation, the knee will probably get better.
Yeah.
I worry about your low back.
Right.
More.
Yeah.
Because knee, big deal. You have little surgery, PT, it's
standard.
You have an ACL there. You know where you screwed up.
Right.
But I worry more about your low back.
Okay.
Yeah, that's something But the body is one thing. You can't really isolate pelvis from foot. It's all works together.
Right.